4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, buddy. Malcolm, thank you for being here.
I'm blessed to be here, Nick. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to the listeners for tuning in and joining us on this journey.
Yes.
What's up, buddy?
Chilling, bro.
Close the fucking yearbook. I'm sorry to say it again, but I had to.
Of course. What you mean by that?
You over here looking at your high school highlights.
I was reminiscing. You ever reminisce?
I can't. I don't have any highlights.
You don't have a highlight tape?
I have a highlight tape from high school, but it was bad footage.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about this week hitting up Coach Fodge. Cause I don't have anything from college football. I don't even have the picture, bro. So I was thinking about hitting up Coach Fodge and see if I could get some practice. At least some practice highlight tape. That spring when I was eating.
Oh, the sophomore year, you did a few things.
Yeah. Hey, I think I have one video of this. Hold on, let me show. This is so random.
You think you're gonna find it in your photos?
I did. Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
I got it queued up. I got it queued up. Let's go. Hold on.
Man.
Yo, Boost, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not cloud chasing right now. This is the only clip I have of myself like playing college football. Let's go. Number 62. Oh! Stop playing with me. Look at it. Look what I do to you with one hand.
I used to rock the fingertips every day, practice, whatever, bro. That was just swag.
You know what's funny? I love doing that shit. Shout out to Jawan, because Jawan put me onto that. Bro, I be at work in the hospital. I'll go steal a roll of tape and just do that shit.
That's you reminiscing right there.
I really feel like a beast whenever I have that shit on. I feel like I could fuck anybody up. My hands feel like weapons. But yeah.
And you proved it right there.
Yeah, but I need to get my fucking highlight tape, bro. I mean, I need to show my kids and shit this for me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Look at this. Let's look at this one too. This was a summer with that's Ryan Burnett, Quez. I think that's Zay Millie and that's Jawan. Look, I was getting right in the sand. This is O-line days, practicing the kick step. Boom, kick step. Two-hand punch to the chest. Boom, we out.
How was that summer?
That was fun. That was a fun summer.
Talk to us about that summer, because a lot of you guys stayed up that summer.
It was me, Trell, Jawan, Zay. Ryan Alphonse was supposed to stay, but I think he had to go back home. Jason and Darren. We all lived in the same house. It was fun, man. It was good vibes. Niggas just chilled. We worked out. We were super focused. We all worked. We all worked out a lot, and we chilled. You know what I mean? Chilled. Niggas smoked a little bit and stuff like that. But it was fun. It was fun. It was a good experience. It was honestly a college experience. You know, because at that point, we were still living on campus. That was freshman year. And it was just like, it was grown-up college stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're living on your own at your house. Even though I didn't have my own room in that house, I was literally sleeping on a couch. But so was Trell. You know what I mean? And it was just grown up. You're working. You're not at home with mom, but it's not a party every day. You're not in a dorm room with 100 different people. So it was a good experience. But we was getting lit at Saranac, though.
It was? What's Saranac?
You never been to... Saranac is Varick Street.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you went to Varick bars before, but they call it Saranac Thursdays. It's like during the summer. On Thursdays, that's the day they party.
Every Thursday?
Every Thursday.
Yeah, I know they got some
Boys go out there from like 5 p.m. and you're out there till 3 in the morning just drinking. Mad girls. It's a whole strip. The bars are just turned up. Just good vibes, man.
For real?
Yeah.
That's a good vibe. That was definitely a good vibe.
Yeah,
but you guys were young too. You and Trell.
Yeah, we were young. We were freshmen.
Going into sophomore. That's a grown man move.
That is a grown man move. The thing is, I was just so like, I just really wanted to like, you know what I mean, get better in football. And I saw opportunity to just be solely focused on football. Like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to grind. I was going out at like 10 at night. I would come home from work. I would go for a jog. I would jog to the stadium, Utica College Football Stadium, and just run stairs for like an hour. You know what I mean? Or flip some tires or do something. I got kicked out like 3-4 times, bro, for being there that late. Like the security guards would come and be like, you got to leave. You can't be on the campus at this time. Like, bro, I'm trying to win y'all niggas a chip.
Yeah,
relax.
Like, with you.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, it was fun. And it paid off because that's when I came back. Even though I didn't play O-line, I was kind of in shape, and that's when I got to play D-line and ended up starting.
Mm-hmm. Congrats on that.
Yeah, because Keanu dumbass wanted to get kicked off the fucking football team.
My son Nunu.
But yeah, it was all about self-improvement, man, which is interesting. What's your take on self-improvement right now? We were just listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, like a little motivational video, and I think the main idea from that was self-improvement. Mm-hmm. What's your idea of self-improvement right now?
Self-improvement, actually going off of that that motivational clip video is more of challenging yourself every day. As a man, you're supposed to challenge yourself every day.
As a human,
yeah, basically as a human. But I like to do stuff as a man.
It's a little sexist, no?
I don't care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect it, brother.
I don't care.
Brother, I'm with you. I'm just trying to be politically correct.
No, you're right. But everything is man. A man's supposed to challenge himself every day. When a man stops challenging himself, that's when he's dying. Like there's really, you're gonna have easy days.
No, bro, I agree with that. I think I spoke about this a few weeks ago. In life, you, as a man, right? So let's talk about as a man, you learn all these to gain competitive edges, to work harder than everybody else. But at some point during retirement, you have to reach a stage where it's not about challenging yourself or challenging other people anymore. Mm-hmm. It's about enjoying the last stages of your life. Mm-hmm. And in fact, you are dying. So that quote, what you just said, is more powerful than you thought it was. But go ahead.
Yeah, so that's how I look at it. Like my life right now is, what's my challenges? My challenge is being able to find a time to work out. I wake up at 5. Mm-hmm. Okay. To work out for 30, 40 minutes. Because in that motivational clip, Joe Rogan's talking about working out for 30, 40 minutes, not 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I think that's a big misconception when it comes to working out.
Definitely is.
You need like a big, long period of time. And what happens is people go to the gym for an hour 30 and they're on their phone for 30 minutes. Yeah. Right? And your muscle never gets that stress because you're resting half the time you're in there compared to you go, for Joe Rogan said, a run, or you go to the gym and you're just, one thing after the next, and you finish 10 different sets of workouts in 30 minutes. Your body's going to feel that more. Mm-hmm. It's actually more beneficial.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
And it's, like I said, like the time consuming, get in and get out. That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. And so working out, finding time to work out, doing construction. So, but I don't mind it. And also when you work out for that short time period, 30, 40 minutes, you have to understand why your diet has to be so good. And that's what motivates me to always eat right majority of the week. 6 days out of the week, 5 days out of the week, is because I'm only getting 30, 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. So if my diet is right, I could do 100 push-ups and be like, that's a workout. It's going to be beneficial.
And perfect. And that's a great mindset to have when you're disciplined, right? Because what happens to me is that's the same mindset I had prior to the entire coronavirus thing, right? And when you eat good, your body feels good, and it actually maximizes whatever little workout you do, and you feel like it's beneficial because you took care of business here. So anything else in the workout department helps. Mm-hmm. But for myself, what I found was that when I was eating bad, I didn't find a benefit in those short workouts, but there's still a benefit though.
There is still a benefit because you're working out.
Yeah, but when you eat clean, it's easy to wake your body up and really get into that workout. Mm-hmm. Your body is energetic. Your body feels into it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the biggest benefit of eating clean. Yeah. Because I honestly think if you work out every day and you work out hard, you could become fit even if you eat like shit. But your body's not going to react to that, right? Your body is like, your body needs battery, and healthy food is a battery for your body. Your body's going to be dead if you're not feeding it the proper nutrition. If you're not eating a salad at least once a week and you're eating fried foods and a bunch of carbs and stuff like that, your body's just not going to feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's 100% true. And I tell people, this is how you have to look at food. You look at food as a battery, as energy. You don't look at food to just control your hunger. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm eating this because just for energy.
Yeah, it's fuel.
And I was watching a YouTube video. I forgot the gentleman's name. I believe he was a UFC fighter or did martial arts. He eats a lot less, but he said he eats just to fuel his body for right then and there. So it would be like some quick electrolyte, quick punch thing. Like when bikers, they ride bikes. Mm-hmm. That's why there's pockets in the biker suit. So you ride the bike.
Well, I've never ridden a bike for that long. But if you're driving like 1, 2, 3 hours, you need to carry certain stuff just to fuel your body right then and there.
Yeah, and that's what he carries on him. So he'll have it on him and just does it 1, 2, drinks it 1, 2, 3. You just squeeze it and drink it.
The little pouches.
Yeah, little
They
pouches.
used to sell those at Dick's. People used to go crazy over it.
Yeah. So, and it's just give you that energy right there and then. So that's how I look at my diet. And for this past week, I changed up my diet because I just came back from Florida and went to Florida from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday and Sunday, I just ate whatever I want. So for 7 days straight, I ate whatever I want.
Oh, so when you came back, you were still eating shitty?
Yeah, I gave zeros.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, what's the fastest way I can get back to the stage I was before I went to Florida?
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about calisthenics is your body stays in that type of body form, and it doesn't forget that muscle memory. The muscle memory is like right then and there when you do calisthenics.
Right then and there.
So what I've been doing is I would say a vegan type of diet. So 3 vegan protein shakes, almond milk, and 2 vegetable smoothies with celery, carrots, ginger, garlic, and spinach. So have and for breakfast, I'll wake up and just before I work out, I'm just giving you guys an intake of the type of diet I'm doing right now. I'll do a shot of apple cider vinegar.
I started doing that this week too.
It's good for you.
Yeah, this week I was trying to get in my bag. I bought some protein.
Good.
Bought some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of pre-workout, and some fish oils.
Good, bro.
I need to get this brain firing on a different level. Yeah,
that's good. That's good to hear, and that's why it's cool to have like friends like that are on the same page.
Yeah,
you know,
trying to get right. But we're not on the same page physically right now. But soon
we
be
gonna
there.
get there. Yeah,
soon be there.
You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere.
But what was I talking about? Self-improvement. So health-wise, you're improving yourself.
Yeah.
What else though? Like what else for you entails improving yourself? All right. So for me right now, it's becoming regimented. Right. The natural thing for the body to do is when you go to sleep, wake up when you want, right? No one wants to set an alarm for 5 a.m, right? No one wants to say, okay, I wake up, I'm not feeling good today, but hey, I got to read. I got 2 hours of reading to do, or I have an hour and 30-minute workout, or I have 5 miles to run. So I'm trying to get myself into that regimen where it becomes normal. Like Joe Rogan said, put yourself through uncomfortable situations so uncomfortable becomes your new comfortable. And when you're not making yourself uncomfortable, your conscious is like, hey, Nick, what the fuck are you doing? You letting that inner self beat you, right? It's interesting. You ever watch Get Out? You watch Get Out, right?
Yeah.
From the first time I seen that movie, I just know I loved it. I don't know why I loved it, but it's really a microcosm for life, I believe. You look at Get Out, right? So you have the black dudes, and that's a person, right? That person represents the bad version of you. That person represents the bad version of you, and that person is controlling everything. And that's a version of you that wants to be lazy. That's a version of you that wants to eat pizza all day. That's a version of you that wants to fucking just be lazy and not do anything. Just have sex, eat food, and just take part of all the pleasures of life. And the inside version of you is very small. And sometimes he gets lost in that person. But you have to do the fighting to make that one come out, because you're really in a competition with yourself. I believe that's just not a cliche. You actually, there's 2 persons inside everybody, and getting out the person that says, Nick, I want to make you fucking uncomfortable. I want to make you suffer. You don't want to go running, right? Hey, we about to go fucking running. You about to suffer. You about to breathe hard. You about to think you about to pass out. I know you want that pizza, but hey, we gonna eat a fucking salad today.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really about that competition with yourself, honing in on that. That's my version of self-improvement. Obviously, I have goals. I have certain goals. Like, I want to become more financially intelligent. I want to read more. I want to become more knowledgeable on stuff. But it all starts with competing with that person, because through dominating that competition and making that lazy motherfucker become subservient to that dog inside of me is where all the beautiful things in life is going to come. And I'm just saying that to say this now. I haven't experienced it yet. I'm 24. I'm not successful. I don't have any crazy success stories, but I believe that's going to be the path to success.
That is the only path to success. Listening to all types of motivational stuff. And you talking about doing stuff that's uncomfortable is so important, because it makes comfortable stages easy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was listening to so there's this philosophy I'm trying to follow now. It's called what the fuck is it called?
Taoism.
Stoicism. The definition of being stoic is enduring pain or hardship without showing emotion.
Yeah.
And this was like thousands of years ago when the Roman Empire was so big. There was these few, they were the kings, but the kings back then, they were philosophers. And one of them, I think his name was Marcus Aurelius, whatever. And they started this this philosophy of Stoicism. And really what it is it's being humble. This is the best way I can explain it, right? Being humble in everything in life. So, but I'm going to give you a few of the things that they believe in doing. Negative visualization. What does that mean? So you go to bed at night, say your life is good. You imagine how horrible and nasty things could be. Literally the most horrible thoughts you could have, right? Your dog dying, someone in your family dying, you going broke. You know what I mean? You not being able to provide for your family. That actually gives you a better appreciation for what you do have. Because I think it's a normal human thing to just dwell on what's bad about our lives. Right? Oh, fuck. My girlfriend broke up with me. Fuck. I can't afford my car payment and my credit is going to go to shit. But if you have that negative visualization and you realize how horrible things could be, it'd probably make you appreciate things more. Mm-hmm. Right? This one dude was telling the story. His mom, she was like 80 something and she caught a stroke. And she was just like, I just want to die. You know what I mean? I'd never thought life would come to this. I'm 80. The left side of my body is dead. I can't do anything. Mm-hmm. And he was like, because he's a stoic, right? He's practiced stoicism. And he said he got his mother out of that mindset because he was telling her, like, Mom, when you first got this stroke, you couldn't move any part of your body, right? They were feeding you through a tube. At least you could eat the pureed food now. And think about it. No matter how horrible life gets, there is something positive to look at. Things can always be worse. Mm-hmm. Things can always be worse, and that's what I've got from it so far. And things like putting yourself through difficult things, taking fear head on, it's kind of things they preach in Stoicism. But I just started doing research. Really dive into it. I want to be a Stoic.
Well, it's a good mindset to have. You could look at the positive of everything, and that's key too. Even when I'm out and about, like I look at people. I'm not gonna lie to you, the way I look at people is if you out of shape, I hate it and it bothers me, and that's why I work out every day.
But the thing is, I hate it for you though. Just like I hate it for myself, I hate it for other people. I don't hate you because I hate fat people just as much as I hate lazy people. It's like I hate that for you. I hate that voice is louder in your head than the other voice saying, "Hey, this is not it." Because I know that voice exists in everybody's head.
Everyone's head. And they just, it's just how I look at it. It's just like, damn, like, why are you living your life like that? And that's why I work out. And then I truly just be like, I'm blessed. Like, we just met a lady at Dunkin' Donuts, and you can just see on her face the stress of anything she's been through in life. No, for real. And I look at people's face, and you see the stress, and I go, I'm blessed. I feel bad for you. I wish I can help you, and I cannot right now. But I have to keep grinding to keep making my life as better, as happy.
Why you
as I
feel
can.
bad for her though?
Because you could see the stress on her face. You could just see it. It's just, like I said, I'm blessed. Shout out to my parents. Big shout out to my parents. I'm blessed. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my grandparents.
You know what's funny? I don't think. Obviously, I don't know nothing about this woman. This is a random woman you're talking about. I don't even know the first letter of her first name.
Yeah.
You know what it is? People like that, I've realized, they don't have that stoic mentality, just like the very basis of it. They think everything is horrible. No matter what you've been through. We've all been through stuff, right? But people like that who just give off that negative energy, I don't think you should feel sorry for them, because I think there's people who've been through more than they've been through that has 10 times better attitude than they do.
Yeah.
If anything, you should feel sorry for her mindset. You know what I mean? You've been through stuff, bro. I've been through stuff. Yeah. But we choose to move through life with a positive outlook on it.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But it's not like it's affecting me like, I need to go help. But you just like, damn, I'm blessed. Yeah. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, why you on that?
Yeah, like you wish you could do something better. But I don't know living situations of where
what's going on in her
why
life.
is the mindset like that? Why you I don't know. Yeah. That's how I just try and look like you could just see the stress on people's face and everything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But like I want to going back to doing uncomfortable things to make the comfortable more comfortable. When it used to rain, I used to go, nah, I'm not running outside. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not working out. I'm chilling, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then something in my mind go, well, if you have football practice and it was a football game, you will be going, right?
That's that inner dog talking to your inner bitch.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. And I go, yeah, you're right. And then I'd be like, well, I don't play football no more, so I'm good. And then it's when I started working out with Coach Stacks. We would just go running in the rain. And I'm like, okay, the rain doesn't hurt you. The rain doesn't hurt. So next time it rains, I'm going to go running.
Why are American people so afraid of the rain?
Well, I believe it depends where you at.
You know, in Trinidad, niggas like kids, when it would rain, it was the most fun time because we would all take our shirts off, take our pants off, just run outside in our boxes and play in the rain.
Y'all wildin'.
Nah, that was a thing, bro. The rain is fun. The rain is fun. Y'all
but you don't see no adults doing that.
Motherfucker, but I'm saying though, like, you know, like I might love to go run in the rain once in a while. I mean, I have my hair, so I can't really get my hair wet. But if I had short hair, I probably would. Yeah, fuck. Let me go run in the rain. You ain't gonna feel hot. Instantly cool down. But I'm chatting. I mean, y'all niggas just probably don't like to bathe. I think.
I wouldn't say Americans. That just depends where you at. It's not so. It doesn't rain a lot in New York. So when it does rain, it's like, all right, I don't need to do this. But some people allow that to happen. So when that situation does happen, do what's uncomfortable. So now, situation, we about to go work out after this. We know that's gonna rain, but it's just water. It is what it is. We're gonna get a workout in, and that's the best time to just flex.
Yeah,
flex on the ground. I'm out here in the rain. What you doing?
Oh, you be flexing on the ground?
Nah, I don't. But when I'm in the rain, then yeah, I'm a flex.
How you feel about Instagram flexers?
Just how some people move, and I'm not a big fan of it because when you see me in person, you know what I be doing.
There we go.
When you see me in person,
that's how I feel though.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. And you know the thing about it is, I think when you flex on Instagram too much, it kind of steals the thunder from what you achieve, right? Hey, say I was to get in shape, I got a 6-pack, abs or whatever. Never posting it on Instagram. I want when you see me in real life, be like, oh, this nigga been working, and he hasn't been talking about it. God damn, Nick, this nigga is real.
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
Naturally, I'm that kind of person. I don't like to show off and stand out, and I accept people for who they are, but I legitimately hate on that shit.
Yeah, you do.
But I do. I hate so bad. But that's why, one of the biggest reasons I deleted social media is because it distorted my perception on people. Because I realized that when you're on social media, you judge people based on your morals, things that you would do, right? But people handle social media differently. And then I'll be like, oh, I hate this nigga. This nigga, I could tell I would never get along with this person. Then you meet him in real life like, oh, this is a cool dude. I just don't agree with how he fucking uses social media. Like, you know what I mean? That shit pisses me off. But yeah.
No, you're right on that. And I learned that from you. Like, you used to be, when I was in college, the big thing I used to share on Instagram was a whole bunch of financial stuff. I always just share it. And I wasn't sharing it to flex. I was sharing it to share knowledge. But Nick used to come to me and be like, yo, Malcolm, I would share something financially knowledgeable, and Nick would write, SCFU, shut the fuck up.
I didn't do that.
I swear to God, bro. This is the type of person
Nick
is.
Baby.
Yeah, that's what Nick would do. Be like, yo, shut the fuck up. And then we have an argument about it. But he didn't know where I was coming from, and I didn't know where he was coming from.
Right.
But I'm sharing it to share knowledge to other people. Like, yo, look at this. Like, I never knew this. Let me share it. It's so easy to share it.
Right.
And everything. But he also distilled my mindset. You don't need to always flex, though.
Yeah.
Unless you have a business and everything, and you always got to consistently.
Yes.
It's not flexing.
It's marketing.
It's marketing. Promoting your business. But if it's not a business like, bro, just put in that work.
You know what's funny, bro? And I have a couple family shout outs to do because we're going to get to that in a little bit. I want to give her just due. But I got that from my father, right? My father is the most, like, private person you'll ever meet in your life. My mother, like, you know how my mother is. My mother is personable. She'll talk to everybody, post everything on Facebook. Like, sometimes I get mad at her. We'll be hanging out and she'll take 10 pictures and she'll throw all 10 of them on Facebook. Yeah. Like, that's a badass picture. Why you have to put that one? You know what I mean? She just posts everything. My dad doesn't have social media to this day. My dad, bro, a lot of people talk about weird people, right? Yep. A lot of people, I've met a lot of people that talk about weird people. When I tell you my dad will be the weirdest person you've ever met in your life, believe me when I say that. I remember you telling me that. Doesn't know how to hold a conversation with anybody. He'll just smile at you and nod, and he doesn't give a fuck if you feel uncomfortable. That's just how he is. My dad is a weird dude. So I would tell people, I would tell my mom this, I'm a perfect split between you and my dad. And I think I take both of y'all good qualities. So obviously I have some bad qualities from both of them. Yes. Right? I take both y'all good qualities. And one of those qualities that I love about my dad is that he's a stoic person. You're talking about stoicism, he's a stoic person. Doesn't show pain, doesn't show hardship. Even though I'm sure the way he deals with it is not healthy, I've learned to deal with my pain in a more healthier way. Let's go work out. Let's talk. Let's read. Let's knowledge. Let's improve yourself. But that's stoicism I took from my dad. You know what I mean? Just, you don't have to flex everything. You know what I mean? Keep things to yourself. Work on things to yourself. I'll tell you like this. So my dad has one of the biggest houses where we live in Trinidad. And you would never know by the way he carries himself. One of the biggest, nicest houses that you would see for miles. But that's how he carries himself. Get your shit in silence. And then you could flex when you get it. But don't be the nigga that get a cool idea and then you go on Instagram story. Hey man, shit coming soon. Like, nigga, cut it out. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact.
Like, cut it out,
People
bro.
really be doing that.
Yeah. But then again, I'm hating because I'm sure I have personality traits that people don't like, but fuck it, I'm saying what I feel.
Yeah, you saying what you feel. But
Stop
it's true,
that
though.
Dumb shit, niggas.
Yeah. What's the point of it?
What's the point of it?
Just somebody could talk about it, then we forget about it a month ago.
And the thing about human nature is I plan to do 1,000 of things, and it's also respect for your human nature. I plan to do thousands of things and have not achieved it. So I respect that option of failure in my life, right? Not that I accept failure, but it's always an option. You're going to fail in anything you do. And say I want to lose 100 pounds. I'm not going to go on Instagram and say that. Why? Because I might not lose 100 pounds. Now you just look like a nigga that just be fucking chatting. You know what I mean? You just got diarrhea in the mouth. You just say whatever comes to your mouth.
Shit mouth.
Shit mouth.
We call them shit mouth.
Niggas used to call me doodle mouth in high school.
Oh. You brush your teeth before class?
Nah, I don't know why they call me that.
Yeah, because you got to brush your teeth.
Oh, no, not doodle mouth. Niggas call me burger mouth.
Oh, burger mouth.
Pike, I got fat lips, pause.
Pause, but
no homo.
That's more disrespectful than doodle mouth.
Burger mouth, I gotta hit them niggas. I don't know what they meant by that.
Ah, fuck them.
No, it's my man's. It was all good vibes. It was my football team, Burger Mouth.
I'm about to start calling you Burger Mouth.
I probably used to eat a lot of burgers in high school, though.
You don't remember eating a lot of burgers?
I ate a lot of fucking McDonald's in high school.
For real?
Oh my god.
Every day type shit?
Yeah, every day. But so when I went to Murray Hill High School in Manhattan, I didn't play any sports. That's when I got up to like 340 pounds because we were right across the street from a 7-Eleven and a dollar pizza shop. So every day after school, I would probably get like $20 to go to school. $10 of that dollar was going to pizza. Brother.
Wait.
Brother.
Are they dollar slices?
Dollar slices, brother. Niggas would eat like 3. Then we'll go walk around Manhattan. We might go to Times Square. And then we come back to get the train and cop another 3 slices. I'll probably get a drink or something like that. It was a fucked up lifestyle. And I didn't work out at all.
What do you think your mindset was like?
I was young. Oh my God, I'm in Manhattan every day. Hey, me and my friends about to go get pizza. It was cool vibes.
But you didn't feel the effect of the food?
No, I wasn't conscious about eating unhealthy and being fat back then. Like now, I don't go a day without thinking like, damn, Nick, you're fat or you're getting fat or you didn't eat good today.
Okay, so that's the mindset.
Now that's baked into my mindset. Even if I don't do it, even if I still eat bad, that consciousness is telling me, hey, this is not good vibes. Back then, nigga, it was whatever. We eating whatever.
And the only reason why I asked is because I ain't gonna lie, like I always had that conscious mindset of my body.
Really?
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid.
Well, you were bullied as you were a kid, so you.
No, I was not bullied.
You wasn't bullied?
No.
You have a lot of bully tendencies.
bully tendencies that show I've been bullied?
That kids who get bullied have.
Like what?
You question yourself a lot?
But aren't you supposed to do that to improve yourself?
You are, and it's a good bro. Some of the people who get bullied are the most successful people in the world because you develop certain things to constantly improve yourself, to try to escape the feeling of not worthiness, and just that motivation. It's not a bad thing. It's just what it is.
I wasn't bullied.
Yes, brother, you used to whoop your ass.
That's not being bullied though. That's just fighting. We're not trying to get off the topic of your story. That's not being bullied or anything. My older brother just fighting me. Okay, that doesn't bother me in some type of way of affecting me mentally of how I think right now.
Right.
I got bullied once, and that shit happened in 2 weeks. That shit. Dead.
What happened?
I don't even know what the kid did. I think the kid took my chocolate milk. That was the only thing. But that's the only scenery that happened. And then one other time,
you wild pussy for that. Why you let that nigga take your chocolate milk?
Bro, the kid was this kid got left back, bro. You think I'm gonna waste my time with a kid that got left back?
Oh, he was too big to fight with you?
Yeah,
that's like
bro,
Keanu?
Yeah. No, all right, yeah. You just chat now. But and then there's another.
Shout out to Kiki, bro.
Yeah,
that's one nigga I'm not fighting. I promise I'll fight anybody in this world except for Keanu.
That's a fact.
He's too big, he's too strong, and he weird as fuck.
And he Jamaican.
Jamaican niggas is different. As a Trinity nigga, I have to give it up. Jamaican niggas is different.
Yeah.
I think they had, they got the good slaves over there. And they probably sent like the offshoot niggas to Trinidad.
All right.
What?
But
I'm serious.
You wilding saying that. But so you in Manhattan, so you have no consciousness of like feeling the effects
13.
of the food.
I was 13. And okay, so I'm from a culture in Trinidad, right? That's the thing. Obesity in America is the thing. So I think obese kids in America grow up with a hyper awareness of obesity. Even though they might not develop a proper mindset on how to deal with it, I think it becomes like a downward hill. You find out you're obese, you know you need to change it. It seems hard to change. You get discouraged, so you eat more to deal with that stress.
But are you dealing with stress?
No. I'm saying that's probably how a lot of American kids. I gotta stop. Yo, bro, I think we haven't cursed at all this podcast so far.
You cursed a few times.
I cursed?
I did say shit.
Fuck! No,
there you go. We gotta get it out.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it becomes like a downward spiral when it comes to obesity, right? Mm-hmm. You're obese, you know you need to change. You realize how fucking hard it is to change. You have to literally give up your way of life, all your pleasures, because food is your pleasure. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. This shit, I itch when I don't eat for like 2 hours. This shit feels weird.
This is your mindset? Or you
No. I'm just generalizing.
Okay,
but I'm telling you, in Trinidad, there's not that hyper awareness to obesity, right? We're active people. We're very active. Even though I ate like shit in Trinidad, I thought I was fat in Trinidad. Mm-hmm. I look back at pictures, I was just a little chubby.
Yeah.
Like, I just wasn't muscular.
Yeah, typical kid.
I wasn't fat. When I came to America is when I got fat. So, what was I saying? I was saying, I wasn't aware because I come from a culture where you're being active, you eat, everyone eats good. People don't really diet like that. That's the thing that older people do. Mm-hmm. In America, especially with white people, white kids grow up eating healthy and watching what they eat and being hyper focused on diets. And again, I'm generalizing, but you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like that's a first world thing to be able to be a young kid and okay, I'm going to eat a salad today and I'm going to eat this because this is good for me. Mm-hmm. That's not how people think. That's not how I thought or any of my family members or friends thought at that age growing up.
Okay.
So when I came to America, it was a similar mindset. Hey, just eat. Whatever tastes good, you eat. Mm-hmm. But the thing in America is food consumption is different. When I went to Trinidad with my ex-girlfriend, we realized something. The way it actually forced me to eat better when I was in Trinidad, because the way people eat is different. People literally eat for eating, for fuel, as we said.
In Trinidad?
Yeah. In America, it's just a never-ending line of consumption when it comes to food. Yeah, it's just satisfaction. It has nothing to do with fueling yourself. Nothing to do with fueling yourself.
So what happened in Trinidad when you was there?
It gave me a good outlook on, wow, you've been eating fucking horribly. But this is recently. This is like last year.
Yeah.
Like you've been eating, like I was disgusted by how I was eating.
In the United States.
In the United States. Ordering food every day. ordering just super size. Like, you don't need a fucking extra large soda, bruh.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need $20 worth of food, which is how they package it in America. Because what? That's, bro, one meal in America would feed 2 or 3 people in Trinidad in these type of countries. Not because they're poor, but that's their eating habits. Their eating habits is different. You know what I mean? So that's what I realized. But what was I saying?
Yeah.
But so that mindset of just eating whatever and being combined with the American version of consumerism when it comes to food just had me eating $1 slice of pizza. Are you fucking kidding me?
With $20 in
Nigga,
your
I
hand?
have $20.
Yeah, like, and it's not your money.
Nigga's lucky I didn't buy 20 slices of pizza.
You think you would have did that?
I would have wild. I can't eat 20 slices, but if I could, brother, trust me, I would.
I would do that right now on a cheat day.
Yeah.
Easily.
And then I realized I was fat as fuck.
When?
I went to the doctor's office.
When? What
Junior
age,
year
what
of high school, I was at Fort Hamilton, but I didn't play football yet. Just got off my meniscus surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So probably gained an extra 20 pounds from that, but I was already like 320. I was fat as shit. And I got on the scale at the doctor's office and I'm like, oh shit, I'm fat as fuck. Like I'm 340 right now. This is unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And from that moment, nigga, I was trying anything. It was one point in time where I was just eating cabbage soup.
For real?
Yeah. I was just trying to just lose weight. But through cabbage soup. And that's why I tell people, keto diet is a big thing now. 7 years ago, I was on keto diet. Okay. And I lost like 60 pounds in 2 months. I was really on the keto diet before it became a big thing, right? It started with the cabbage soup. And then I started looking at why is cabbage soup so effective? Oh, there's no carbs. So then I learned it was just called a no carb diet. It literally was not called keto at that point. Maybe it was, but it wasn't as a fad as now. Yeah. I'm like, okay, no carbs. Carbs is what it is. And then try eating just broccoli, chicken, cabbage. Cabbage is a great food too if you're trying to lose weight.
I never knew that.
Yeah, because cabbage. So the way calories work, right? Say you eat 100 calories, your body might take 50 calories. Calories is energy, and when you have too much energy, it gets stored as fat, right? If you consume 100 calories, your body might burn 50 calories, and you're left with 50 extra calories. Right? Hopefully, your body needs that, but if it doesn't, if you go into a spillover where maybe you have 1,000 calories, your body only burns 250. That's an extra 800 calories or 750 in extra calories is going to be stored as fat. Mm-hmm. Cabbage is one of the only foods where if you eat 1,000 calories of cabbage, your body's going to burn 1,500 calories trying to break it down.
For real?
Yeah, so it actually puts you like, it lessens your calories basically. Yeah. The more cabbage you eat, because your body burns more energy breaking down cabbage than anything else. But the cabbage soup was fucking nasty, bro. Oh my god, I was eating that. I wanted to throw up while I was eating it.
It was a can.
No, I would cut up cabbage. I would cut it up, throw it in there, a little salt, little thing.
And who told you about that?
This Google. I was really trying to, you know what I mean?
No, that's good though.
I was really trying to lose weight, but I did.
And here's the beautiful thing about it. Here's the thing about trying. You have to try different things out. None of this is, anything in life is not overnight. You understand that? Because you did the cabbage soup. You know what I used to do, bro, when I first started trying to eat healthy?
What?
Nastiest shit ever. My pops make fun of me to this day about this shit. Bro, I used to hate celery. I used to do celery, tuna fish, and whatever the fuck was in the house that I thought was healthy. You put it in a blender.
Oh, what the fuck?
Swear to God, bro. Swear to God.
Nigga,
swear to God, bro. Any vegetable, swear to God, any vegetable and tuna. Put it in the blender and drink it, bro. And that shit right there made me hate celery for the longest. I stopped eating celery. I used to do this in high school. I just started eating celery this year.
Bro, a tuna celery milkshake? No.
I probably did put milk in there, bro. Nah, dead ass. And my dad to this day, every time I put anything in the blender, he's like, what you about to put in there? Tuna?
Oh,
you about to put tuna in there? He's like, what you about to do? You about to put this in there? Anything. He'd be like, you about to put that soda in there? And he joked with me about that.
Nah, yeah.
But it's because, like, But I be
Shout out to
drinking
Pop
wine.
Guala, though.
Yeah, that's a fact. Big shout
Goat.
out
He
to
the
him.
fucking goat. Very knowledgeable dude.
Appreciate that.
You have a great father.
I appreciate
That's
that.
why
bro.
you're such a smart dude. You know what I mean?
You a smart dude.
You had
too.
somebody kicking game like that to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pop Guala. But
Pop Guala.
like I said, you gotta do those trial and errors of the nasty stuff.
You do.
Figure
You
out
do. You do.
what type of diet you like.
You do.
What
You do.
works for your body.
Yeah. But I got to get back on that strict. Like, I've been eating healthy, but it's not strict and regimented as I was when I was on that no carb diet. But that's a mode you got to get into, though, bro. That's a mode you really got to get into a mode where it's like, all right, this. Like, literally, I remember when I first started the diet, my mom probably had cooked. This is the thing. Me and my mom used to eat macaroni pie every Sunday.
Macaroni pie?
Yeah, that's like baked mac and cheese, is what you guys call it in America.
Oh, yeah, I call it macaroni pie.
Macaroni pie, yeah. Every Sunday, that would be our thing, because that's a big thing in Trinidad, right? But we would do it that's probably the only thing my mom could make. My mom never used to cook like that until she got married.
Okay.
And that's why I joke with her. She loved her husband more than me, because
you
she got in her bag as soon as she married him, as she should. But I had like a leftover bowl, big nice bowl, macaroni pie, stewed chicken, probably some callaloo with some fucking, some
cornbread.
Not cornbread. What I probably that probably was it, right? With some red beans, and I go to heat it up. I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I'm hungry as shit. I'm just about to give into the craving, and I take the first scoop of macaroni pie, put it in my mouth, and something just told me, yo, you're not eating this shit, bro. Spit it out. I literally spit it out, close the bowl, put it back in the freezer, and I was off to the races then. You know what I mean? Off to the races, and I was hyper focused at that point. That's what I'm saying. It's a mode you got to get into. I understand it's not something you could do just off momentum. It's not something you could do just off of saying, I'm going to do it. You got to constantly try again, and hopefully you snap into a mode one time, and that shit will carry you. It will carry you. It will carry you. That's, as we was talking about, Get Out. That's that camera flash that snaps you out of the sunken place, and you're able to take control of yourself. You know what I mean?
That's the best feeling. You can control yourself. Like Joe Rogan said, your brain is the general, your body is the troops.
The troops. Oh my God. Control is such a great thing.
It is.
And think about it, right? So one of the big things in Stoicism is focusing on, there's three things in life: things that you could control, things that you can control somewhat, and things that you can't control at fucking all. Let's just throw one of them out of the window. Things that you can't control, let's not even worry about it. Don't waste any time. Don't waste any sleep. Don't let it get you out of your tranquility, right? That tranquil mind state, your happiness. When it comes to those two other things, mastering those things is what gives you power in life, bro. That's what really gives you power. It gives you power. It makes you feel good about yourself, right? Once you do something and you don't want to go work out, but you get through with that workout, nigga, I feel good. Don't lie. When we were in college and we would wake up and go to the gym at like 5 a.m, we would do cardio, right? Because lifting weights was easy.
Yeah.
We used to do the cardio, do the staircases or in the hallways. It felt horrible, but when we were done, what we used to say, hardest part of the day done. And you would go through that whole day feeling great. It's like taking a hit, a crack or something, and you just on a high for the whole day. It's like, nigga, I did that. I'm that nigga. I woke up and niggas was asleep.
Yeah. But we've been doing that too. We've been doing that during the football season. On Saturdays. When it's all season grind during football, you're already working out. You in the weight room Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday and Thursday. I guess you get rest.
Yeah, we get breaks.
So, Saturday morning, you gotta think about it. We don't have practice on Saturdays. I believe around this time we stop. But it doesn't matter. We working out to get better. It's just me and Nick. Me and Nick had this type of mindset. We like I was telling before, college is like this, depending on where you go. Now, if you go to the University of Alabama, you're a football player, you're going like this when you moving up, trying to get better. Sadly, in our experience, this is the college life. Up and down, up and down. When I mean up and down is you have your highs of trying to be great, and then you be like, oh, I got time to chill. You have your highs of being great, it's time to chill. Have your highs of being great, it's time to chill.
As I said, you made out with a bitch at the party one night. You feel good. Next day you find out she was sucking your man's dick. Like, oh fuck!
I thought she was the one.
I thought you was the one, shorty.
Nope, not today.
Damn, how many niggas in college got hurt because they really liked their girl and then find out she was a throater?
That's a fact. But
she was a throat monster. I love throat monsters.
This guy. But
Yo, you don't like throw monsters?
But listen, so
Hey,
that's
brother.
the Kai's life of going up and down. But bro, it'll be me and Nick working out on Saturdays during the off season with no one else. Like motherfuckers would be like, yeah, I'll come. No one wouldn't show up.
Oh, niggas would never show up.
Never show up.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I think that's where our friendship is I think that's where our friendship was solidified. The fact that we know we could depend on each other, right? Because we would make plans with other people. Oh, let's do this. But we know, I knew, hey, I want to go work out. I know Malcolm's going to be there.
Yeah.
Malcolm knew, hey, I want to go work out. Nick is going to be there.
that's a
It's never an
fact.
iffy thing.
Never.
And we
iffy
always,
thing.
I feel like we always had that thing where, all right, this nigga, because I've always respected you, right? I always tell people, my mom, everybody know this. When we were in college, Malcolm is the smartest dude I ever met in my life. I would tell people that. So earning your respect was something that, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? This is the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. This is the kind of people you want to respect you. And I feel like we never wanted to let each other down.
That's a fact.
I can't say I don't want to work out today. This nigga Guala gonna look at me crazy and probably same thing for you.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
No, that's a fact.
But we used to be in our bags.
Yeah.
In our bags. And
Motherfuckers
that's why we
be-
was the two best players on that football team. Stop fucking playing with me, son. Y'all seen what I was doing to niggas. And that's just a half of it. I got a lot more
That's
Flynn
not even
brothers and
half the
sisters.
story.
That's not even an eighth of the story,
yeah,
brother.
Like, come on.
That's just a dime out of a fucking pound, nigga. That's just a dime out of a pound. Yo, I really need to hit up Coach Fudge and see if I can get my fucking.
yeah, all right. That motherfucker have your number blocked probably.
He probably do got my number blocked. Coach Fudge, I love you. It's all love.
Yeah, it's
I
all
love the
love
Utica
over here.
football family, even though y'all niggas got rid of me for some. You know what I mean?
It's all good though.
It's all good. It's all love.
Yeah.
Remember
you
what? Huh? What'd you say?
No, what'd you gonna say? Remember
I was
what?
saying, you remember when we was at the bar drunk and you called? I think did you call him when you emailed Coach Fudge? He was like, "Yo, Nick,
texting him.
you got to take Nick back on the football team."
Yeah, bro. And it was more of I was looking at it as like, I'm your man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a talk out.
You're right.
Because I'm gonna do it right here, right
Right.
now. And that's how I looked at
Yeah,
it.
that's a
Or I
fact.
waited the
That's-
day
yeah,
after.
you-
But you like, bro, this is late.
You-
We out at the bar.
At the
like,
bar, 12 o'clock, drunk. I think this was the night you threw up.
Nah.
No, yeah.
Nah, I wasn't that lit.
Yo, you a hoe when it comes to liquor. What's up with your stomach? That's the thing, bro. You got a gay ass stomach.
Oh, why you wilding like
Bro,
that?
because you can't drink milk. You can't handle your fucking liquor. I promise y'all. It was one time, me, Keanu, Tyree, Eli, excited as fuck. We all fly as shit, ready to go out. Long story short, never left the house. Because this nigga, during the pregame, was done. This brother was in the bathroom the entire night throwing up. Am I lying?
Nah, but y'all should have left. I was valid.
How, bro, you was dying.
But look, yo, shout out to my guys, man. That's all I can say. That's
We
love
took
right
care
there.
of you.
Yeah.
Remember the time when you were in the hospital because you had a little like throat infection?
Yeah.
I think you had probably ate some bad pussy or some shit. I'm playing. We gonna cut that out. No, brother. I'm sorry. But
that's
it
not
was
it at
funny
all.
though. It was funny.
I have a no funny though. Your tonsil is made to catch bacteria, and I have a bad. No, this is a fact though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I'm a premature baby. My immune system. No, this is a. We gonna cut this out, so I ain't even gotta talk about it.
Why we cutting this out?
Nah.
I didn't know you was a premature baby.
I'm a premature baby. My immune system is weak.
Oh.
I asthma, yeah, bro.
Oh, that's why you so like hyper aware of your
Yes.
immune system.
Yeah,
Damn, I didn't know. How old was you when you was born? Like how much weeks early?
a month early. 4 weeks early. How many days? 30
You
days.
do act like you missed a month of development. That makes a
okay.
lot of sense. Yo, bro, come on, it's jokes, brother.
It is
It's all
jokes.
love.
It
Come
is
on.
jokes. It is jokes. It
You
is
fucking
jokes.
premature
I'm not-
baby.
It is love.
Nah, what
It's
you was
all
about to
jokes.
say though?
Nah, but that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my paperwork valid.
People were about. Yo, have you ever watched Paralympics rugby?
Nah, what's that?
Oh, it's the
Olympics.
funniest.
That's
it was-
not like motherfuckers with one
it's
leg.
wheelchair rugby.
Oh,
Oh my god,
they
it's
running to wheelchairs.
bro, it's the best fucking sport in the world. Hold on, let me pull it up. I went to get some wings in Long Island. Best, great wings.
I meant to ask somebody I was working with yesterday, but where'd you go?
Fuck, I can't remember the name of the
You
place.
gotta
It's in
remember
Valley
something.
Stream though.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
I'll take you, bro. We could go there sometime. Wings are healthy food too, though. Wings not bad.
If they're grilled, yeah.
No, fried is not bad, especially if you do low carbs. Oil is not bad when you're on a low carb diet.
Because it's a fat. That's right.
Yeah, it's fats. Like your body's gonna break that down. But it's if they're not breaded. But hold on. Wheelchair rugby. So I went to get the wings, and I seen this shit on the TV, and I was intrigued, brother. I was watching this shit for the longest while. This is probably the best sport in the world.
I'm about to say them motherfuckers are standing up.
Nah. Consumerism, they getting us, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me pause this real quick. And that's another thing about stoicism. It teaches you how to live a simple lifestyle. And you realize how ridiculous stuff like this is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sure. Let's
He was
see.
on a basketball court.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was at first. I'm like, is this
basketball or rugby?
It's rugby.
I didn't know there was that many people in a wheelchair before.
They from all over the world though. Or they probably just from one
They probably have
country.
a wheelchair army.
Let's speed it up. Oh, he taping his fingers up like Big Nick?
What do they do when...
Okay. Oh. This shit really ill. Oh. Get your bitch ass out of here. Oh.
Is it disrespectful when the what is it called? The national anthem?
What's that?
What's this shit called?
National anthem?
Yeah. Is it disrespectful? What they doing?
Oh, because they can't sing. You a flagrant dude. Nah, they probably, I don't know. They probably got to raise their arms or something.
I want to know what their bathroom look like.
This doesn't really capture how exciting this sport is.
I want to know where the bathroom mirrors at in a bathroom.
Oh, wow. You really thinking like above and beyond right now, brother. One of these niggas is going to slap the shit out of you.
All right.
All right, the game I was watching was a lot more entertaining, but this sport is funny, bro. Like, they really just be slamming into each other.
You know why, though, right?
Why?
They ain't got no feeling in their legs. They got no feeling in their legs, bro.
One of these niggas is going to roll up on you and beat the shit out of you.
Looking like the Nazi zombie from Call of Duty 5, World at War.
Like who?
One of the Nazi zombies, when you shoot their legs, they be crawling
I don't play video games, brother.
Right, bro. You never played World at War? Zombie
Call
mode?
of Duty 5?
Yeah.
That's how long ago was that?
Early high school days, 9th.
Oh, nah. I never played that one, no.
Shit, bro.
Black Ops 2 was my Call of Duty, and I was the nicest nigga.
You think you was
I
nice?
was ill. I was ill.
You was nice. I know you got that shit on YouTube, but I got one too.
Let's talk about this. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Right? So, Tekashi, number one. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations. Like I said, I love a great comeback story. Right? I'm about to wild out right now because I'm about to compare Tekashi 6ix9ine to a few people. We were already talking about it yesterday. Number one, he's the LeBron James of the rap game. LeBron James had all the pressure on him coming into high school, coming to the NBA from high school. Exceeded expectations. Tekashi 6ix9ine, biggest rapper in the world, disrespectful, goes to jail, snitches. Now, everyone's asking the question, is this guy going to be able to have a career? Just a career. You know what just a career is? Richard Kidd has a career, right? He'll sell 10,000 first week sales. He might end up 99 on the billboards if he's lucky, but he has a career. This kid comes out with the expectation of, can he have a career? He just snitched. Drops a song by himself, number 2 in the world. And he was pissed about it. The next song he comes out and goes to number 1. Can you remember the last person to do something like that? Go number 2 and be like, oh, y'all fucking with me? Now I'm about to go number 1. Have you ever seen someone be able to predict where they were going to land on the Billboard chart?
Like one person.
He's honestly fuck LeBron. He's a Michael Jordan of the rap game. Michael Jordan said, bro, if I want to win a chip, I'm going to win a chip. Tekashi's like, bro, if I want to go number 1, that's what I'm going to do. And I might go number 2. But nigga, I'm up there. Right. So he had that pressure on him. He came in, he succeeded. That's hard to do with the pressure already on you, but he did it. Now, I think I said this on our car episode. I think he's a musical genius, honestly.
100%.
Did you hear the song with him and Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, once.
You like it?
Nah, I will never. I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan at all. So anything Nicki Minaj, I don't like any song.
Really?
Swear to God.
Why?
Even if
Nicki
she's on a
is
feature,
ill.
I'm not a fan.
Why?
She's
You think-
Trinidadian, right?
Yeah.
That's why you
I feel like you got something against Trini people, though.
Nah, but I love you, bro.
Nah, but why you don't like Nicki, though?
She's just corny to me.
Yo, my mother was telling me she knows Nicki Minaj's sister, but whatever. Oh, you was there?
Yeah.
You was there when she was telling us that? But I think he's a musical genius.
Definitely, 100%.
I think the ability to come and drop and start off with 10 Billboard songs, because that's what he did when he first came out. And then to come out of prison with this type of pressure on you and drop bangers. These songs are getting 100 million views in a matter of a week. I'm the biggest Kodak Black fan in the world. Kodak Black is the greatest rapper to ever walk the face of the earth. Right?
Respect.
Kodak Black top songs, 50 million views. And these songs has been out for 5 years. Musical genius. He knows how to capture an audience. He knows how to do whatever he does to the best of his ability. And I want people to start putting respect on his name as a fucking genius. Not only a musical genius, a genius. Compare him to 50 Cent. You tell me about that, because you was reading the 50 Cent book.
What was I talking about? That 50 Cent book. Oh, 50 Cent. So I'm reading the 50 Cent book, Hustle Harder and Hustle Smarter. We talk about that more later, but in that book, he was talking about when he first was coming up, he made a diss song. He made a diss song about all the rappers. Mm-hmm. And before that, he was saying the diss songs were subliminal messages. So Nas dissed Jay-Z saying something about Jay-Z car, saying something everyone knew in the industry, knew Jay-Z had a car where he had 3 TVs in it. It was a subliminal message. He didn't say Jay-Z name. Okay. 50 said, fuck that. I'm going to say I'm coming at everyone. Everyone have. Big Pun.
Giving out their names.
Their names, bro.
Not no, what do they call it? Not subliminals. Yeah.
It's not subliminal shots.
Yeah, no, yeah. But he's coming directly at
Yeah, and the song is called How to Rob. And when he was talking about that, Nick already told me. Nick already talked about comparing Tekashi to 50 Cent. And then I'm listening to this, that 50 Cent in this book, 50 Cent came in everyone's neck. As soon as he said that, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go listen to the song. Because I wasn't a big 50 Cent fan. So I'm like, damn, he's saying everyone's name. And
guess who else did that? Tekashi fucking 6ix9ine. You know what that says? I think 50 Cent is a reader, right? And this is why I think Tekashi is such a fucking genius. The reason why people read books, and this is just a quick background what I'm about to say, the reason why people read books is because there's nothing new under the sun. Every piece of knowledge you could possibly gain on yourself, someone has already experienced it, so you can go learn it from them. I think Tekashi is so smart because I don't think he's a reader. I just think he's a smart dude. And a lot of tactics that the greats know, he just somehow figured it out in his mind. And that's actually a 48 laws of power. Court attention at every fucking course because it's the most valuable possession. It's the most valuable commodity. So you court attention first. Doesn't matter if it's good attention. Don't matter if it's bad attention. Bad attention is as equally important and equally valuable as good attention. Because you get bad attention, if you're good, just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's not dumb. He has good music. So now I'm going to go out on the ledge and court all this attention. Guess what? You're going to hear these songs. You're going to bump them 100 fucking times. 50 Cent knew the same thing. I'm a great rapper. Big Pun, I'm going to rob you. Jay-Z, I'm going to rob you. Mm-hmm. Nas, I'm going to rob you. Mm-hmm. Oh, who's that young, dumb kid talking crazy?
And this was before he was hot, yo.
This is before he was hot.
50 Cent was hot.
Draw attention. And Tekashi just displays all of these fucking these intelligent, these intelligent qualities that I know this brother is about to be ridiculously successful. Mm-hmm. And that's a hot take. And I love making hot takes. And I'm always right on my hot takes.
No, that's a fact.
I am always right on my hot takes. Tekashi 6ix9ine, God forbid he doesn't die, because everyone dies, right? It's not a thing, he's snitching, dudes are looking for him. If this brother lives out a long life, I think we're going to see some real special things from him. I think his snitching is probably going to be forgiven because of the success he's going to have. And I think he's a charitable dude. He seems to be, personally to me, seems to be a nice dude. That's when I hear a lot of people talk about him. It's like, I don't know why he's portraying that gangster life, because he's genuinely a nice guy. I heard 50 Cent say that. I heard multiple people say that. I think this brother is headed for the fucking fences. I think he's about to start doing shit that we never even thought, and it's probably going to be one of the biggest success stories in rap history. And on top of that, I think Tekashi 6ix9ine, for where his career is right now, is the greatest rapper of all time. For where his career is, 3 years into a career, who has a hotter career?
No one.
No one.
No one's doing numbers like he's doing streaming numbers.
Bruh.
No one.
Bruh.
Tekashi, yeah, it's just
Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, who the fuck could just drop a song and be like, okay, I'm going to go number 1. I'm going to go number 2.
Yeah.
As a rapper. No feature, it doesn't matter. Nicki Minaj, she has been out for 10 years, one of the greatest rappers of all time. I'm sure if you're including female, Nicki Minaj is probably going to be slotted as a top 10 rapper of all 100%. Time. He gets on a song with her and she's the B-side. You come in and hear Tekashi 6ix9ine. That is the control he has. And you know when I realized that? The Breakfast Club interview. Did you watch his first Breakfast Club interview? When you go into a room with 3 professionals who do talking for a fucking living, and you have the confidence because you know how fucking smart you are. This is the thing about smart people. They know they're smart. A lot of them are humble inside because they're like, damn, I'm too confident. But when you go there and you sit down and you control a conversation with 3 of the best talkers in the country, nigga, you're fucking great. You're great. Just from that, it's little things, bro. You can see people greatness in little, tiny things. When you go into a fucking room with Charlemagne the God, one of the smartest, Charlemagne breaks people. We know Charlemagne for breaking people. They've never had a guest with more ammunition to go at than Tekashi 6ix9ine. And they still couldn't fucking knock him down. He still controlled the conversation. He still came out looking like the smarter person. And that is talent.
He knew what it was.
That's talent. And that's why this brother is about to be great. He's about to, I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the field is. But he's going to have a lot of money. He's going to be very successful. Very successful. And I realized he stopped telling people suck his dick and that. So he has grown. Right? A lot of people probably wanted him to come out and be like, oh my God, I'm Tekashi. I'm so humble. I'm sorry for everything. He's not telling people suck their dick. He's rightfully going at people who's going at him. Meek Mill, Snoop Dogg, G Herbo. He's going at these dudes. And not even in a crazy disrespectful way. He's coming at their careers now.
Yeah, careers.
Not like, to suck my dick, not this, that, and the third. And I respect that. I respect that amount of growth in him.
Hell yeah.
But he is that cocky. He is that just, you know what I mean, overconfident son of a bitch. And I love it. I love it.
And there's a chapter in 50 Cent book called, so it's like, if I can't be your best friend, let me be your worst enemy. And that's what Tekashi's going on about it. Oh, wow. You don't want to be my best friend? Wow. Let me be your worst enemy.
That's a fucking gem.
Gem, bro.
Because guess what? I own space in your mind any fucking way. That's the same thing saying court attention at any cost. There's good attention, there's bad attention. I'm going to be on your mind either because I'm your best friend or because you're going to fucking fear me because I'm your worst enemy. Wow. I have to read this book.
You do, because 50 used that expression to compare it to the situation with Oprah. He wanted to be on Oprah's show because he was saying business people, or if you needed to promote anything, this is before social media, you need to go on Oprah's show.
That was Joe Rogan, before Joe Rogan.
Exactly. So you need to go on Oprah's show. And
No. That's a perfect example of what Joe Rogan is. He's the Oprah of today.
He is.
That major fucking just, it's not a network, but that major power of a program where if you go there, your shit is going up.
Your shit's going
Your
up.
shit is your stock is going up.
Hell yeah. That is
Joe Rogan is the Oprah today.
Yes, he is. I would say Breakfast Club too. People go there to promote their stuff. But Joe Rogan got way better numbers. Yeah, 10 times better numbers. But he was using that, compare that to Oprah, and he was like, he hated how Oprah bashed rap music, of how it's creating bad people, etc. And 50 felt some type of way. And
50, like, you sound like a white girl. Say it again.
50.
Nah, you said 50.
All right, bro. You love saying that, bro. You sound like a white girl. Why you say that?
50. Right, go ahead.
So he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be Oprah's worst enemy. And one of Oprah homegirls said something to him.
Gail.
Yes, Gail. And they were able to meet, and they were just real with each other, and that's how they.
That's good. And so he's not really coming at it from a malicious standpoint.
Nah, he's
right?
strategic, bro. Everything you do is strategic.
And you see, and that's what I need to learn. So what 50 Cent showed me from the story you told me is that he's emotionally in control, and he acts not based off emotions, but based on what he deems necessary as a chess move. As a chess move. Okay, you're not fucking with me. I'm not mad at you, but you finna get this slander. So you come to me and now, okay, hey, I'm nice. I'm 57. We're gonna have a great conversation. Basically, right? Mm-hmm. Because Oprah came to have the conversation and he was ready. He could have been a salty ass bitch, be like, no, I'm not fucking with you now. You know what I mean? You already burned that bridge. But seems like everything is a chess move.
Yeah, that's what he said to Gail. He was like, she was like, wow. She was like, why do you hate Oprah? And he was like, I don't hate her. I just want to be her worst enemy. And then she sat back and thought, something like that. She sat back and thought, it was like, ooh, this dude is smart. I like the way he think. But that whole book, you just be like, yo, 50 smart. He's just strategic. Just think smart. Like the awareness of him growing and just be able to adapt and everything he's been through and everything he's seen just makes the type of person he is.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I love 50 Cent.
Yeah, I don't think I still could listen to his music though. It could get me in that mode of feeling like a beast. But his
you
book
can't.
makes me,
Why?
I just never grew up on it. But his book
you
makes
never
me
fuck with 50 Cent.
All the hot songs, yeah, but like those were all mainstream songs for a reason. Like Go Shorty, It's Your Birthday,
Go Shorty
Club. Like those are simple songs. Those aren't songs.
I probably know the whole 50 Cent discography. I was a big 50 Cent fan.
What's up?
Big 50 Cent fan.
We gonna get you like 50 though.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Bubba Wallace situation?
Nah, I don't know who Bubba Wallace is.
Okay, so
Bubba Wallace or Bubba Wallace?
Bubba, Bubba.
Bubba Wallace.
So Bubba Wallace is the only black NASCAR driver.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I heard about it once, yes.
You heard about it once?
Once, yeah, just seeing it scroll.
So you didn't hear about any other controversy or anything like that?
No.
Malcolm, do your fucking research, but I'll put you on a game right now. So
put us on game.
They had some big race last week, 2 weeks ago. So, as I told you, he's the only black driver in NASCAR. The most racist sport in America, right? They have Confederate flags flying everywhere during every race. And now with the entire Black Lives Matter movement going on, they decided to ban it. And a few weeks ago, I wanted to come here and say, I created the Who Gives a Fuck segment. And NASCAR was talking out against, like, you know what I mean? Just racism and stuff like that. And I'm like, NASCAR, nobody gives a fuck. It's okay to be racist. No black people are looking at y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas is good. Continue with y'all pro-white rhetoric. No one cares. Mm-hmm. So they banned the fucking Confederate flags, and a couple of their fans were just irate, right? They were pissed off. They was like, why do you need to do this, whatever. But Bubba Wallace comes to a race, and they assign him a garage. Now, there was found to be a noose in the garage that he was assigned. Yeah, there was a noose.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so there was a noose hanging from the door. So the conclusion that everybody came to was like, okay, a nasty fan went in there and threw it in because they were pissed off about them banning the Confederate flag, and these people are just white supremacists, so they were pissed off about it. FBI did an investigation. The noose was there since last October. Mind you, this is just a garage. This is like us going to a away game and having a locker room. It's like we don't own there, but for that period of time we go there and then we leave. So it's not like they could have planned. Yeah. Oh, he was gonna be there this time. So there was like, oh, it wasn't an act against racism, right? It was there since October. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who's like, that actually makes it more racist, right? Because you have, I think there was 47 drivers, right?
That is a fact.
There's one garage with a noose in it. You haven't put the black dude in that garage. The one black dude. What are the odds of that? I forgot how to do odds and stuff, but I'm sure the odds of that happening is very, very, very like slim. Probably like 1,000,000 to 1.
Why did anyone not take
that take from it, right?
That take, why don't no one take the
the news down.
Yeah,
because they wanted his black ass to see it.
Yeah,
they wanted his black ass to see
that's
it. And
an
I'm
outlier
like,
right there.
Why you say that?
Because of what's going on, and then you have that.
Nah, they planned that, bro. They put him in there. Apparently, so the thing about it is the garage doors, they have pulls, a rope. But his just happened to be fashioned as a noose, like tied up as a noose. And they just happened to put him in there. No big deal. And the thing about it is, bro, I think the NASCAR commissioner set it up. I believe the NASCAR commissioner set it up. Because I don't...
But for what, though?
Just send a message.
Saying what? You just still a...
nigger.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he felt the pressure, and this is why I put them in the nobody gives a fuck segment. I think he felt pressure that wasn't even there. This is like when you driving on a highway and you see the cops and their lights is flashing, but they're not even coming after you, and you throw your weed out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, nobody was worried about you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to be worried about you?
You want me to be worried? Oh, was it you that I watched that movie with?
What movie?
The with DC on fire. And the police came in and Mike has threw the weed in the front. Like, bro, niggas wasn't even on you. And that's what I think NASCAR's experience. Like, niggas wasn't even on you. You threw the weed out the window. Now you mad as shit you threw the weed out the window. Because nobody gives a fuck. Mm-hmm. And I think the commissioner called him like, hey, Bubba, we found the news in your garage, buddy. Mm-hmm. Trying to send a message to him. Like, you know what I mean? Know your place, brother. I don't know.
Nah,
but I think I'm the only one that came to that conclusion.
Nah, you definitely got some hot take on that. That's fire.
Yeah.
Write a little something about that. I like that.
Yeah. But
there was controversy to it.
Controversy. But it was a big thing. Like, I think all the white people came out after and they had a thing where he had on an American flag. Or was it a Black Lives Matter? Something wrapped around his face. And they all walked alongside his car. And his car said Black Lives Matter on the side of it. You know, the people came together for him. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's NASCAR, bro. I don't believe all of that shit was real. As I said again, the pressure is getting to niggas. And niggas is acting based on that pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just scary, shit sad.
You want to talk about some politics real quick?
Talk to him.
What you got?
I ain't got nothing about no politics.
You don't fuck with the politics?
I fuck with the politics. I ain't got nothing for no politics. What you got for the politics?
New York Times released a poll this week. Joe Biden is ahead of Donald Trump in the polls.
Okay.
I don't know.
But Hillary was
ahead of him in the polls too. Yeah. But
I don't believe the voting happened for the president.
No. Well, okay. So a poll is they take, and this is crazy, bro, that they have access to this information. Me and you are business minded, so we know what you could do. So there's something called the voter registration. Let me tell you right here. Hold on. It's called a VRF, voter registration files. And this has people's names, phone number, addresses, what they're registered as voters, the age they are, religion, sexual identity, everything. Literally the most pertinent information you get about people. Mm-hmm. That is the most valuable information in the world. So they take this, they call people, hey, what are you thinking? Who are you going to vote for? And they probably call 1,000 people and they come up with these polls, right? It's not anything that could ever be too accurate. But apparently New York Times, who released this one, they're pretty accurate on their polls. So, but you were saying, this should prove to me that Donald Trump voters are dumb as shit. And you've heard me say that before. Yeah. I'm like, you hear him talk, you realize he's talking to dumb people. He's talking to people who are very short-circuited in their mind. Stuff goes, hits, and that decision is made. There's no type of roundabout like, wait, am I being fooled? Is what he's saying even logical? Mm-hmm. No, they don't think like that. And they were saying the reason why Hillary was expected to win the last election is because when they were doing this, they never had to consider dividing people, getting a 50-50 split of educated people and non-educated people, right? And most part, they look at educated people as the responsible citizens of America. They're the ones that are most informed. So they were just college-educated people who have high positions. And those were the people they were polling. Because those are the people that are thought leaders. That's what they thought. So that's why Hillary was ranked above Donald Trump. But what they realized from that election is you need to split it 50-50, smart and dumb people, because those dumb people, all of them vote for Trump. So the entire group of people you left out and didn't care to poll,
Came out of the
they
woodwork.
all voted for Trump because he talks to dumb people, non-educated whites. That's his like biggest.
And that's a big number too.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
But Biden has a considerable lead over Trump. I don't know what that means. I don't think Biden is gonna win.
No, not at all.
I don't think Biden's gonna win.
Trump has been going against like two of the dumbest people. I feel like
Who?
Hillary and Biden. Like
Hillary's not dumb.
she's weird. She was in that Jeff
Hillary-
Epstein.
Hillary is a boss. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watch her documentary on Netflix. She's a fucking boss.
Boss.
Yeah, bro. She was like one of the first women to go to law school, and she was the best person in law school. Like she did her thing. I respect it just from that. And she ended up meeting Bill Clinton, and that is a definition of a power couple. I know we probably don't look at them as a power couple. That
It is.
we look at Jay-Z and Beyonce, bro, but to be honest, Hillary and Bill has to be the top power couple in America.
They condition that paperwork is valid.
That paperwork is
Behind all
valid.
that BS, that paperwork is valid.
Huh?
Behind all the BS,
I mean,
that
politicking
paperwork
is BS, though.
Yeah, but that paperwork is valid to get
Yeah.
there.
That's number one power couple in America, right? Who else would
Them?
you put over them?
I don't know. I don't even want to think about.
Let's just think.
I don't know.
Most people would say Beyonce and Jay-Z, but
So then Barack and Michelle. Who you gonna
Michelle's
put over
not
them?
fucking with Hillary.
Michelle's not fucking with Hillary. Okay. No, I'm saying
Hillary
you
was-
got a point. Her paperwork is valid. compared to
That
Michelle.
paperwork is valid.
That
yeah.
paperwork is valid. Okay.
If there was any couple to put together
Bro.
a joint.
Donald Trump and his lady.
All right, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? That bitch don't do nothing.
That bitch a porn star.
She looked like a porn
She
star.
was, I believe.
She was. That's Cap. Let's pull
She
it up
or
real quick.
Playboy.
No, I'm playing. I don't Google porn on this computer.
Yeah, we don't do that.
It's my podcast computer.
that's
I'm not
that's
trying
a
to get any
business-
viruses.
Yeah, that's a business.
This is a business computer.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, okay, I see Joe Biden's leading. What would a country look like with a fucking senile president?
The same thing has been for years.
No. Trump made a joke of it. Trump was like, I don't think this dude knows the difference between his wife and his sister.
Oh.
Yo, bro,
He
Trump.
clever though.
Oh my God. Yo, listen,
That's what I'm saying. Nice with the words.
Trump is, that is the biggest misconception about Trump. I've heard a lot of people say, he's not a great speaker. Joe Rogan said it. He doesn't have a great economy of words, which I agree with. His economy of words is not great. I can't name 5 speakers in America greater than Trump. He's literally the most entertaining fucking guy you can watch. I watched a Dave Chappelle stand up. Great stand up. Great fucking stand up. Trump's rally in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, way more entertaining.
I gotta watch that.
Bruh, it's what I wonder if I could pull up some highlights. Let's see. Trump. What time is it?
11:50. We good.
Trump's Tulsa rally highlights.
They definitely got some up.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. First of all, he started off with a 10-minute story. I'm like, this guy would be a great podcaster. 10-minute story about some bullshit, and he's just such a showman, bro. All right, come on, bro. Get out of here, bro. Niggas is not trying to fuck with Verizon.
Look at it, bro.
We've tested now 25 million people. It's probably 20 million people more than anybody else. Germany's done a lot.
Look, flexing.
South Korea.
Flexing, just hanging his
They
nuts.
did a lot, but they wouldn't do what we did.
Listen.
When you do testing to that extent, you're gonna find more people. You're gonna find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down. I stand before you today to declare the silent majority is stronger than ever before.
Then you felt chills. Look at him.
5 months from now, we're going to defeat Sleepy Joe Biden.
Yo, bro, he be cutting Joe Biden's ass.
Yeah, he do it.
That explains Joe Biden perfectly, though. He's a sleepy dude. He's old. He wants to sleep.
Yeah.
Him and Trump probably the same age, but all he does is make age jokes. Funny guy.
Very quickly deploy stopped the violence and restored peace and order to the streets. And last night they had a little breakout again. They ripped down a statue that was 110 years old. Beautiful piece of art in front of the police precinct with our radical left mayor watching on television. 2 days ago, leftist radicals in Portland
2 days ago.
ripped down a statue of George Washington and wrapped it in an American flag and set the American flag on fire. Democrat, all Democrats.
But you see what I'm saying though? Entertaining, and you could clearly tell he's talking to dumb people. Everyone was a Democrat who did that.
Yeah.
Who you would only believe that if you're a dumb person, right? But I think he's honestly very, very fucking entertaining.
He is.
Personally, I watched the entire rally,
And
it's like an hour long.
you gotta think about the world. We just look at the history. We have social media. People, people. There's an old man. My dad went to the Verizon, right? He said an old man came in there and said, "I am only switching my flip phone to an iPhone to see Donald Trump tweet." He's entertaining. This entertainment. Tekashi 6ix9ine, entertaining.
Entertainment.
So the social media, you have to be entertaining. And that's a perfect example right there of the world we live in now during like the presidency and everything. You need to be entertaining. We don't want no one boring. We want someone creative.
Why do you think Joe Rogan has so much political influence? He's entertaining. He holds most of, you know what I mean? Most people look up to him.
Yeah.
That's why it was such a big issue when he endorsed, what's the old white dude?
Who, Joe
Not
Rogan?
Joe Biden,
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. His, you know what I mean? People are furious because they knew this guy, Joe Rogan, a comedian, a guy who just talks to random people, has so much political influence. Why? He's entertaining.
Yeah.
Right? Why do people run to Dave Chappelle's stand up? Right? Entertainment, but you feel like you're getting knowledge, right? So you're being fooled into it. Same thing with Donald Trump. It's all entertainment, man. And that's why he figured it out. And I don't know what those polls mean. I think Trump supporters are like gay people.
Oh.
No,
Say it. It's
they're
funny.
closeted.
Yeah.
I think they're closeted. New York New York was a Democratic state. Hillary won New York, but it was by a short margin. Probably was like 55% to 45. Is that proper math? 55 to 35. Or is it 55 to 45? What the fuck ever. It was a close margin.
It's close.
I've never walked around and seen a Trump supporter in New York. I've never spoken to anybody that told me that they voted for Trump, but I'm like 45% of people in this state voted for him. Where are y'all? Y'all niggas is closeted. It's like gay people on a football team. You never see them, but you know they there. It's niggas looking at dicks in the locker room.
Oh, that's a fact though.
You say, oh, you think niggas looked at your shit? Bruh, no, I'm
stupid.
No, nigga, you just knocked my laptop out. Real talk though.
Nah, that's real talk. That's
Yeah,
real talk.
niggas probably looked at Guala like, that's a nice piece of premature pussy right there.
That's a. You
Wildin'?
stupid, bro. You
Wildin'?
stupid. Nah,
Nah.
you funny.
But for real though,
You funny.
Trump supporters are closeted.
You could say that, but I'm pretty sure if you was on Long Island, you would think the opposite. They all on Long Island. They all in upstate New York.
Long story short, bro,
They definitely not in New York City.
if Joe Biden was our president right now, we'd all have like 10 stimulus checks. He would forget every single time he rolled one of the bitches.
We'd be rich than a motherfucker.
Rich than a motherfucker.
Yo, that's a funny ass joke.
But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this presidential election because this is the first time I'm actually going to be like looking to see what's going on. Like, okay, what's the tactics? What are these motherfuckers doing? Like, you know, who wins? I think who wins is going to be a big deal. A big deal.
Yeah,
if Trump wins, that's like fuck.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna win again.
I think he's going to win again too.
Yeah, because is it just him versus Biden?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
Fucking virus. Goddamn virus. Andrew Yang, come on, son. You supposed to.
But
you know
I
what's
think
crazy?
Is Andrew Yang Democratic?
Yeah, but he been talking about giving people $1,000 a month. Motherfuckers are complaining about that, and we getting $1,200 a month.
Who's getting $1,200 a month?
a stimulus check. People, they get the
Nigga,
stimulus
that's
check.
one stimulus check. That's not a month.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. Well, as long as this virus goes.
Nah, niggas only got one stimulus check so far.
I think there was a second one. I thought there was two.
Well, they didn't approve
Well,
it
shit,
yet.
motherfuckers get 600. More people get
Unemployment, yeah.
are getting
Like-
minimum 600. Because
Yeah.
we know motherfuckers. I know motherfuckers getting 800.
2,000 plus a month.
So 2,000 plus a month. This motherfucker want to give away 1,000 people. Oh, that's impossible. No, we know it's not impossible.
Real quick before we get out of here, NBA season is about to come back. Let me pull up the fucking schedule.
Oh,
NBA season, but I'm
we
looking.
gotta invest in DraftKings and all that type of.
No, I don't do no gambling. No
That's not gambling. Is you done with the stock market?
Oh, I thought you meant like playing DraftKings.
Oh no, invest in DraftKings.
Oh,
and anything that has to do with sports.
Oh,
Because we've been
gotta-
away from sports for
yeah,
so
we gotta
long.
look at that after. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because niggas is about to hop back into that. But a few couple things about the schedule. Avery Bradley is a bitch.
Oh
No, bro.
Avery Bradley's on
the Lakers.
Oh, he's on the Lakers. Yep.
He announced that he's not gonna play, right? And he used his son. So quick backstory: Kyrie Irving and Avery Bradley, both part of the NBA player committee, both came out and say we should cancel the season based on what's going on right now. Kyrie Irving is injured. He's not playing. First of all, shut the fuck up. If you're not playing, why are you telling people about if they should play or not? Just shut the fuck up. Sit out. Kevin Durant too. I would probably sit out. Nigga, you're hurt. Shut the fuck up. That is selfish.
That is.
Now, Avery Bradley was saying we shouldn't play. And I respected his take because he's on the Lakers. He would be playing. Came out this week, hey, my son is immunocompromised. I can't play. And once again, selfish as fuck. If you knew that now, you knew that a month ago, right? And you knew you weren't going to be able to play. But you're talking about, hey, we shouldn't play. All the people that said that, bro, are motherfuckers who was not playing. I think Dwight Howard is the only dude who's going to be playing that said that. And that nigga is gay, so it don't matter. He's just fucked up in the head. But I'm like, bro, that's, you know what I mean? That's just selfish. That's selfish. And the excuse is, oh, my son is immunocompromised. Nigga, your son doesn't have to come with you. Nigga, go to Disney World. Stay for the 3 months you got to stay. You don't have to see a family, bro.
That's foul to
Bruh.
say. That's his son.
Bruh, this is your job, Malcolm.
But he probably has a different type of bag where he is getting paid for it for not playing.
No. He's not going to. He might get paid for not playing. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's selfish. It's selfish, bro. If your son is immunocompromised, no one's telling you to put your son in a compromised position.
That's true.
But go away, bro. It's military veterans that go away for 3 months and don't see their kids for fucking years. Bro, it's people that do that, bro. You have a job, go do your job.
Yeah.
And on top of that, your job pays you millions to do it. And you're complaining? Don't use your son as a fucking excuse, bro. Hey, son, stay home. Daddy's going to be gone for a while. Daddy's about to go secure this bag so that I get paid for your hospital bills if anything was to happen. Don't use your son as a
That's
fucking
a hot
excuse.
take. That's a hot
come
take.
on,
That's
bro.
a hot take.
And that shit pisses me off because the Lakers need him. He's honestly, I would say, it's LeBron, AD. I think Avery Bradley is the third best performer on that team. I don't think he's the third best player. He's definitely the third best performer.
What does he do?
He's the defense is lockup. You switch him on to Kawhi, even he's going to do a good job on Kawhi. He's honestly probably the best defender on that team. And that's saying a lot because AD is a beast of a defender. Avery Bradley is like that, bruh. He's one of those hard-nosed vets. Like, he's coming. He's a
vet.
dog. He is a fucking dog.
He's like the Andre Iguodala to...
Yes. That's who he would be. Now, think about Andre Iguodala saying, hey, Warriors, I'm not playing. Middle of the championship run.
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts.
That hurts.
Honestly, I don't think the Lakers have a chance now. If LeBron might prove me right to say he's the greatest player of all time,
Yeah.
but that should piss me off, bro. I don't think they have a chance now because when they beat the Clippers, he was the second best player on that team that game. 25 points, hit like 10 threes, and was locking niggas up. Oh, he's small, but he point guard, take the point guard out of the game when Avery Bradley's in, bro. He's
That's
that
true.
good, so.
That's how my play be acting up on 2K.
You
I'm
still
like
play
Avery
2K, bro?
Nah.
Okay,
I was
so
watching
stop
a few
talking about that
clips
shit,
yesterday.
bro. You was watching clips of your players?
Yeah.
Was your player as nice as I was in football? Yo, hold on. Let's show niggas that clip one more time, can we?
Rewind.
Rewind. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. I'm about to. This is technique. I'm about to get in my coach bag right now.
Go ahead, coach.
I'm about to get in my
Coach
coach
Johnson.
bag like this a Birkin.
Uh-huh.
You niggas smiling. I ain't fucking smirking.
Mm-hmm. What's the other boy you said?
Hold on, look at this. So, can I slow it down? Now look at the get off. Boom. Hand to the chest. Right in the middle of the chest. Boom. You got to press them off of you. You know how you do it. This is why you get in the gym and do bench press. When they get close off of you, and look what I did. Oh, look at him. I threw him into that bitch ass nigga. Come on, bruh. Niggas not fucking with me.
Out though.
Oh, that's Kiki. Look at
That's Kiki?
Kadiki. Look at Kadiki fat ass. Oh, fuck. Damn, football was fun, man. I miss football.
Yeah.
I miss football. I need to get my Oh, come on, brother. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, we looking bad. It's dirty.
Huh?
That's dirty as hell. But play it. Let me see.
So, why is it not playing? So me and Guala, this is when we used to do.
This is how a podcast really started, y'all.
Yeah, this is when we used to do a podcast back in the day. Niggas somehow got into a fucking fight.
I was hard headed. I didn't want Nick to teach me anything in life. Cause if y'all knew Nick, y'all knew Nick. That's all I gotta say.
What does that mean?
How many seconds is it? What does it say?
5 minutes.
Oh nah, it's not even gonna work.
You think it's too long?
No, but everything just went.
Whatever. We'll show it to y'all on I'm gonna try to get it up. But we was doing a podcast. How do we get into an argument?
We always got in arguments. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just hate when you try to teach me anything.
You still feel like that?
Nah, because you make me a better person.
Why do you feel like that?
Because you personally, you did dumb shit. You was my mans, but I felt like out of everything in life, 100, keeping it 100. Out of everything in life, I was up here and Nick Johnson was down here. Out of everything in life. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all.
Yo, do y'all hear this nigga, bro?
Nah, it's a fact, though.
Suck my dick. Nah, go ahead. I'm listening, though. I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying? It's my best friend right here. He grew as a person. But back then, since I'm feeling like I'm up here and Nick's down here, Nick tells me anything, I'm like, bro, you know who you talking to? You trying to violate me.
Wow, that's really I don't even think we friends no more after that.
It wasn't no
disrespect, brother.
All right,
you know what it is? Football be getting to niggas' head.
Bro, I was doing everything, bro. I used to, bro, 2 years in a row, I used to wake up the earliest, leave the house first or second, but come home the latest. Every Monday through Friday. Anytime I came home in the day.
Tell people the truth. You say you was better than me and everything. When it came to schoolwork and grades, you was not fucking with me.
But I was visiting you 10 times, bro.
But grade wise, you was not fucking with me.
Bro, but I could have.
Okay. But no, we have to continue this story because what you just said was wild disrespectful. I'm hurt now.
My man.
No, but finish it real quick though. We actually have to go, but finish the story real quick.
What's the story of the fight?
No, if you saying you felt like this and you didn't like when I say anything to you.
Anything Nick said to me, I'm like, you know who you talking to? Like, I'm doing this. I'm on the e-board, a bond. I'm taking care of this. Doing schoolwork.
You best player on the football team.
On the football team, like
yeah. What can you teach me?
Yeah, what can you teach me, Nick? Like that's how I felt. And then Nick say anything to me, it's like, all right,
I don't want to hear it.
Brotherly love, let's fight.
But now you've come around on that. On feeling like that.
Yeah, because you make me a better person now. You made me do research, find a way to communicate better. Mm-hmm. So that's growth.
You think I'm a better communicator now?
Yeah. I mean, you are a better person in general
now
than you was way before.
We got to talk about that on the next podcast.
Yeah. So
we need to talk about growth. I appreciate it, brother.
Of course.
Hey, guys, once again, thank you for tuning in and joining us on this journey. I really appreciate you guys. As I always say, we're going to keep coming to y'all with that motherfucking content.
Yes, sir.
We out. Yo, bro, you just, oh my God, you disgust me.